Korea and they can hear us. They just don't want to be on the screen yet, but they're going to come on the screen. So, I want to give a couple statistics because it's pretty phenomenal when you think about it. I think you saw my note this weekend. It said the movie opened here in North America, not to 127, but to $130 million, which makes it the biggest animated opening outside of the summer, and just a little bit behind Finding Dory. And when you think about that, Finding Dory had the benefit of Thursday and Friday having kids out of school, and we did not. So that's a huge accomplishment. And even more importantly, is what happens over the weekend, because it's a percentage game. You open the movie on Friday, and then you hope on Saturday that your number is going to go up. And you hope for some number between 20 and 40%. It went up 50%. Then on Sunday, you hope that you know it's going to drop from these big numbers on Saturday, and you hope it doesn't drop more than 30 to 40%, and it only dropped 24%. And the key element in that is it shows how strong it played the entire weekend. And when you think about it globally, it opened #1 in every single territory across the world, and that is 65 territories. Wow. It is the #3 biggest film ever for an opening in Korea. That includes live action and animation. It is the #1 animated opening weekend film in 14 territories, including the UK, France, Belgium, and Iceland. It is the #1 Disney Pixar animated film opening ever in China, Japan, Germany, Spain, and many other territories. It is the #1 Disney animated opening in Mexico, in Ecuador, in Peru, in Central America, and Colombia. The numbers are staggering. Listen to this. In China, Frozen 1 opened to $8.5 million. Frozen 2 opened to $53 million. In Korea, Frozen 1 opened to $8.7 million. In Korea, Frozen 2 opened to $32 million. It is a testament to the work that you did. The movie you made is deeply meaningful, it's incredibly entertaining, it is empowering, and it's visually stunning. And the audiences around the world and the fans around the world have fallen in love with it, and you should be so incredibly proud of your work. However, we can make a great film, but that doesn't mean it's going to hit historic numbers. The only way that happens is if you have the team from the Walt Disney Studios behind you. And I want to call out a few people who've done incredible work to allow us to have this moment in time. To the distribution team, to Kathleen Taff and Ken Caldwell and Jeff Foreman and their entire teams. They did so much incredible work to make sure this film was everywhere. I think on Thursday I mentioned that it opened on 4,400 screens here in the United States, 411 IMAX screens. In international, 65 territories, it opened up on 63,000 screens. Now, you have to think about the fact that those teams have to negotiate with each exhibitor to get those screens and to make it available. And without all of that kind of coverage, there's no way we could have this weekend. So to Kathleen, to Jeff, and to Ken, and to all your teams, thank you so deeply much. On the marketing side, it takes making it an event, and that's exactly what the marketing team did. They made it an event. They created an incredibly creative, wonderful, deep, incredibly massive campaign that went across the world and told audiences they had to come see this film. So to Asad Ayez, to Michelle Sewell, to Michelle Rasick, to Martha Morrison, and to Frank Giochi, to Jackson George, and to Pat Cole, and to Carrie Miller, and to your entire teams, thank you for all that you did to make sure the world knew this movie was coming. Last, there are two people who have always been the champion of Disney animation. They support us, they guide us, and they push us every day to be the best that we can be. And we're the luckiest people in the world to have them heading Walt Disney Studios, and that's Alan Horn and Alan Bergman. Your partnership, your friendship, and your guidance is so incredibly important to us, and I'm going to ask you to come up and say a few words.
Sorry, we were just counting the money. It took us a while.
First of all, I want to point out that when we think about the amount of money that is, Chris, by the way, got a haircut. I think we can see that. When you think about
A little too short.
the money, we know that every time somebody talks about box office dollars and Clark, we all know this so well. That translates to people who are actually sitting in seats and watching the movie and loving the movie. And that's the real importance and relationship between the box office and what you do. I mean, I guess it's possible people would buy tickets and not go. But we thank you. We thank you so much. We look around this. There's a sea of people here. This is a lot of people. And it's, in a way, it's a little overwhelming to think, to look out at all of you and see how many hands contribute to this work. And the results are on this. I found myself watching the film for the 11th time and thinking about these people who are on the screen behind us and thinking about how glorious the animation is, how perfect it is, and just, I have no idea how you do it, really, but it's just fabulous. And from my standpoint, I'll turn over to my co-chairman. I just thank you so much.
Hi, Jen, Chris, and Peter. Congratulations, fantastic result. You know, as the weekend went on, it just got better and better and better. And what you've all accomplished is just amazing, particularly the last 6 months, getting this movie where it needed to be. There is no better team than Disney Animation. And I know how hard it is, we know how hard it is when you're away from your family day and night, weekends, and it's a tremendous amount of effort to make this movie, to get it to the place it is now, for the world to love it. So we really appreciate everything that you all did, being away from your families to make this happen. Thank you very, very much. And we congratulate you on 3 of your last 6 movies, because this movie will get to $1 billion. I'm telling you that. It's a fantastic feat, and we couldn't be happier for all of you. And we hope you have a fabulous Thanksgiving. Put away the computers, enjoy yourselves. Cheers to you all.
Okay, you guys can go now. Jen, Chris, Peter, Amy, it's all you.
Hi, guys.
Hi, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Well, first of all, it's been an incredible roller coaster journey to our crew, to the studio. Thank you, Clark. Thank you, Alan and Alan. I wish you could be here with us to feel the love, the joy the audiences have for these characters, for the work that you've created. It's really humbling and amazing. Every country we go to, you can feel the love for these characters, and it's really been beautiful.
Yeah, again, thank you to everyone, to Alan, to all of the Allens, to Bob, and to the marketing team. Incredible, you guys. No stone was unturned on this one. We are so grateful, and of course, to everybody there, we love you guys. You guys, you know, everybody has been talking about your work, your passion. The talent that is in this studio is incredible. I've worked in other places around the world, and nobody does it better than Disney. You guys are the cream of the crop, and we love you guys. I'm so proud of this film, so proud of you all, and that you are keeping Walt's legacy alive, and it's in your hands. You guys are doing an incredible job. Thank you.
And I just want to talk a little about this journey. When we first did Frozen, we took a chance on Two Sisters, classic musical. We were concerned the world wouldn't come, they wouldn't embrace it, but we we did. We stepped through the fear to try something new. And we were overwhelmed by the response of the world. We very naively said, let's stay. It'll be fun. And do Frozen 2. But what's so interesting about Frozen 2, which is a film about growing up and finding a place in the world and all of the things that come with that and the obstacles and struggles, I think we went through, all of us together, on the making of this film. But with all the love that we have for these characters, that you have for these characters, we said we weren't going to worry about expectations. We were going to do what was right for these characters. We were going to be fearless in that way again. We didn't know if the world would come again. We didn't know if they would see what we see. What we see, not just on the emotionally, but in the studio. Can they see the incredible talent, love that you bring to this? Will they feel what we feel? You know, so much of this film, the beginning, we started and we had no idea how to do what we did. We just knew we wanted to try, and every single one of you came, and you gave us more than we ever imagined this film could be. And as it went out to the world, we had a different world. We had a world not from 2013 of no expectations, but what everyone decided to tell us along the way around the globe was, how does it feel to have impossible expectations? And as that sunk in, and we went out to a world that's a little bit more polarized and a world that attacks success a little more, we weathered it. Elsa came out for us, and she put that big, giant, beautiful ice star up and stopped the flood so that it could get to the audience. And the audience embraced it again. The love of these characters, they feel something. Frozen is its own thing. Frozen is Frozen. And it resonates in a way that we are now processing because we're getting to experience it. And we need to be proud of that. It is different, and I love that we do different. Walt himself said, you cannot rest, you have to keep taking chances, you have to keep experimenting, you have to keep growing as filmmakers. And with that comes great risk, and you have all, every day, been fearless with us. I am so overwhelmed and humbled that I get to work with you every day. We talk about it all the time when we're out here. We get to talk about the greatest animation studio in the world, and everyone feels it. And so I wish you could have all these little stories. As we get home, we'll keep sharing more and more with you. But please be so proud. We are so grateful. We have so many adventures to do together. We're going to go into the unknown again with you. We love you, and thank you.
Thank you.
We'd like to raise a toast to Jenn, Chris, Peter, Amy, Hyun-min, to our partners across the street in distribution and marketing, to Allen, and to all of you for an incredible, incredible movie that the world loves. Cheers.